Good morning. I'm Jasmine Anderson. New this morning, an update on the 3-year-old Ridge girl shot by a stray bullet. Lovely Tony's father tells Newsday she's awake, breathing on her own, and making a full recovery. Tony underwent surgery Friday at Cohen Children's Medical Center to close the gunshot wound to her midsection. She was shot 1 week after police say a homicide suspect fired at police in the apartment next door. 23 Long Island high schools were just named among the nation's best. At the top of the list, locally on U.S. News and World Report's annual list, Jericho High School. It climbed 5 spots this year to rank 104th overall in the country. After Jericho, the next 4 are also in Nassau. They're on your screen: Garden City High School, Great Neck South, Manhasset Secondary School, and Herrick's High. To see the complete list and read more about the top schools, go to Newsday.com, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. It's back to school tomorrow for thousands of kids on the island. Jericho is the first local district to return to the classroom tomorrow. The largest group of the island districts, 59 return September 5th. Read more about back to school on Long Island on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. A Brentwood family has a harrowing tale to tell today. They were saved from the Long Island Sound after their boat capsized. Police say a 17-year-old called police last night to say he and his family were on a boat taking on water off Northport. Well, the boat capsized before marine officials arrived, and the family of 4 was in the water. The teen used the flashlight on his cell phone to get the officers' attention. Only 2 of the family members were wearing a life jacket. They were all taken to shore safely. The families of the Roslyn tennis players killed in a tragic crash honored their lost sons at the U.S. Open. Sherry Einhorn was in Queens for it yesterday.
The lives of 2 young tennis players killed by an alleged wrong-way drunk driver are being remembered on day 1 of the U.S. Open.
As good a tennis player as he was a better human being. He learned at a young age the importance of being kind and making others smile.
I think about how we probably walked through every single step of this building so many times, and how he loved it, and how he'd make me stay to all hours of the night and never wanted to leave.
14-year-olds Ethan Falkowitz and Drew Hassenbein, both accomplished varsity tennis players for Roslyn High School, were killed May 3rd when the car they were riding in was hit by a pickup truck that police say was driven by Amandeep Singh. According to court papers, his blood alcohol level was nearly twice the legal limit, and investigators say he was driving 95 miles an hour in the wrong direction. Both families were guests of the United States Tennis Association on Monday at a place they said felt like home. This is obviously an incredibly emotional day for both of these fathers. This is the first time they're here at the U.S. Open without their sons.
You just put one foot in front of the other, and that's all you can do. There's no way of getting around it or getting over it. You just try to walk with it and try to honor your son the best you can.
And the world lost out here, because no matter what we do in his honor, there will be nothing compared to what he could have done on his own.
Both teens are described as extraordinary, driven, and passionate in tennis and in life, with so much more left to do with their young lives. I'm Sherry Einhorn for Newsday TV.
Read more on how the teenage tennis standouts are being remembered on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Final farewells today for a 53-year member of the Mattituck Fire Department who died in the line of duty. There's a funeral today for 82-year-old Leonard Llewellyn. He died Friday, days after being hit by a car while riding his bike to a call in Mattituck. The world's most famous arena is staying put for now. 2 city council subcommittees voted yesterday to extend the Garden's lease for another 5 years. The Garden was hoping for a permanent extension of its special permit to operate above Penn Station in Manhattan. If approved by the full city council, the move could force MSG to find a new location. A trial date has been set in the federal election interference case against Donald Trump. A federal judge in Washington yesterday rejected the defense's request to push back the case. The trial will start in March 2024, a day before Super Tuesday. The former president is charged with trying to overturn the results of the 2020 election. He blasted the decision on social media, vowing to appeal the decision by what he called a, quote, biased Trump-hating judge. Long Islanders with family in Florida keeping a close eye on the Sunshine State as the Gulf Coast braces for a powerful hurricane. Millions are preparing for Idalia from Florida to the Carolinas. The storm has strengthened into a hurricane and is expected to become a powerful Category 3. Residents in Florida lined up for sandbags yesterday, and students at Eckerd College were told to evacuate.
It was so sudden. Like, I just got off a plane a few hours before we got the notice. We had a dorm meeting and they said everybody out by 5 today. So it was scrambling to just get everything off the floor. They told us that our dorm building especially is prone to flooding. So we had to pick up everything off the floor and put it in higher places.
Idalia is expected to make landfall tomorrow north of Tampa. Your hyper-local weather now. Twin threats from Idalia and Franklin here. The storms bringing high waves and dangerous rip currents to the island. Cloudy today, highs around 76 degrees. That's a look at your day planner there. Tomorrow morning, thunderstorms, highs in the 80s. And here's a look at your futurecast. Rain rose through tomorrow morning, but should clear up in the afternoon. A look at your 7-day forecast coming up.
Long Island weather is brought to you by King O'Rourke Automotive Group. Newsday Sports is brought to you by PC Richard & Son.
Celebrations continue for Long Island's history-making softball team from Massapequa. Carissa Kelman has the story.
It's been a whirlwind 2 weeks for the Little League World Series softball champs, but the biggest celebration of all is right here in Massapequa.
It's so amazing just to know that so many people are just here supporting us.
Hundreds of Long Islanders filled the streets of Massapequa Park to cheer on the all-star team that brought New York its first Little League Softball World Series title.
It was really nice that everyone from the community came, and they've been supporting us the whole time, so it was really nice to see them all.
There's really no words. You could just feel the energy, you feel the excitement, you feel the enthusiasm and the support.
When I caught that last ball, it was like, oh my God, I just won the World Series, and I changed my life and my teammates' lives.
Life after becoming world champions has been pretty sweet for these players, who were celebrated by the Mets just 2 days earlier. Feldman and teammate Alexis Fontana were invited to throw out the first pitch.
I was really nervous because there's cameras pointing at me. There's so many people in the stands. I just wanted to throw it good.
You don't get the opportunity to go to the stock exchange and ring the bell. You don't throw out a first pitch at the Met game. You don't get the whole town coming out for a parade. I think they're starting to say, wow, this isn't normal. This is really special.
We just hope it keeps going from here on.
Let's go, Pequa! In Massapequa, Carissa Kelman, Newsday TV.
Wonderful. We'll read more about the Massapequa girls softball team on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. From touching local rocks to picking tiny crabs, the Jones Beach Energy and Nature Center shows us how environment and energy are affected by interactions. Elisa DiStefano has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
If you're looking for something educational and entertaining to do with your family before school starts, check out the Jones Beach Energy and Nature Center.
Here it goes.
Explore the environmental education grounds and net zero building in the westernmost end of Jones Beach.
Today, we get to meet some of your neighbors. These are animals that are from around Long Island.
Every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from noon to 3 year-round, they offer walking guided tours and touch tank experiences.
Let's see if you put him in water if he'll come out a little bit. Wow!
Meet and learn about hermit crabs, scallops, and a spiky sea urchin.
He's tickly. The animals in the tank were cool. I touched the fish.
Did you ever touch a fish before?
No.
And get nose to nose with a turtle.
So my friend over here, her name is Koala, and she is a girl turtle, and she's almost like the biggest that a diamondback terrapin could be.
There are many interactive exhibits that make learning fun.
I made the footprints and the kinetic sand. There's such fun stuff to do.
Our mission here is to show people how their impact on the environment can really just make a difference. Like, you can be a steward, you can help the environment just by learning about it.
You can also take the Nature of Energy tour that's right this way.
On this side of the building, learn about how we manage our own energy consumption.
Even if you're just conscious about what you use energy for, how you use energy in your home, you can help the outside world.
They also offer guided garden tours, and families can enjoy the outdoor exhibits and beautiful beach walks.
Today was fun.
Yeah.
For Newsday TV, Elisa DiStefano.
What an experience. Read more exclusive stories like this on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
There's nothing like when you finish a story, you have this product that goes out to the world and hopefully brings some truth to, society.
Newsday, covering Long Island like no one else can.
I'm Jasmine Anderson. It's Tuesday. Hopefully you have a good one. We'll leave you with a look at your hyperlocal 7-day forecast.